Hello everybody, we are back. This is Damionblackgear playing more Darkest Dungeon. You were the 3 and you were the 4, which I guess those two can actually interchange. So we were going to load out our team. I like the idea of being able to adjust your equipment, but I think that if you're gonna do it, that you should have it so that if you're sending somebody into the bar, that you can't go in there and get their stuff from them because they're too drunk. Like if you're sending them in for stress relief, it should be a don't bother me thing. And I think that would be a good decision. It would ruin a lot of people like me who would bitch, moan, and gripe about basically having forgot to do this simple thing and I shouldn't be punished for it. But the fact of the matter is you should be. Somebody need light? I don't know. We'll take a look in a second. Instead, where's that Berserk Charm? Here we go. And then I could give you that accuracy, but I think we're okay as far as your accuracy goes, and we just want to make you hurt more. So, how hard can I make you swing? This is a first rank thing, yeah. But you lose some of your crit, which is only 2%. I think light level. What do we have down here? Bunch of things that I really don't plan on using. I think I'll come back to you in a second. You are the position 2 bounty hunter, and I am willing to sacrifice your accuracy. 40% dodge built in. I'm willing to deal with the accuracy penalty there. The skills that we have, we updated a little bit. What are is level 3? So this is 90, so it's 86%. Yeah, which is fine. Good spot for a 3rd place. And then you. Do I have anything else that buffs damage outside of these sun and dark stones? That, but it's 1st place. This is an item I might use. I guess I'll leave items I might use in this. I'm not going to use this. I might use that. I might use that. To bleed resist. I don't think I'm going to use this. So, items I will and might use in different areas. You are the dark stuff. We'll just set you next to that. We have another accuracy thing here. I'm not too worried. You've got 5 speed already. I guess I just give you a little bit more dodge. So that'll help out. But your abilities already have full. I guess this is a situation where I just give you the plus and the minus, so as long as the light's not 0, you get a bonus. You have slow reflexes. And then last but not least, we have our Jester, who doesn't need to do damage at all. We just want you not moving. And do any of these stun skills and resist, stress debuff? I don't think there's anything else. I mean, which would mean this. This is just a good item. I don't want you really going slower than you already are. Yeah. So there we go. There's our team. There's our items. I was going to... We got you a different ability, didn't we? No. Was it Pancake? Do you need something new? No. Is it you? No. And what did Pancake get? A bunch of move, a little less accuracy, and a bunch of dodge? I think we're fine. Let's head out. So, no food trucks like the last time. Nobody's a stress eater. We know where we're going. Do I bring this? I mean, there are those carcasses. We'll bring 8 torches just in case, and I'll bring a strong, or a key, skeleton key. And that should do it. Let's go ahead and head out. Seems to be about 5 minutes average before, or roughly 5 minutes, not exactly average. If I do everything at the end of the video, by the time we get into the dungeon, it's about 5 minutes into the video. That's not bad, is it? I don't know.
Our land is remote.
Let's see.
And unneighbored.
Not the greatest setup,
must be recovered.
but we do get a bonus 30% scouting chance from rooms. Yay, our jester didn't move. And we can pretty much use all of the abilities that we wanted to. 110% accuracy. This is our best accuracy thing. What's your trinket? Oh, yeah, that's right. So that's 90, that's 90. This can only hit the front 2 units. This is the 80. I think we just go to stun this guy and switch his positioning. Or just that. Get a little better. Yeah. You know, her wicked hack is going to catch one of you. Hope you're ready. So we really do need to get people up to level 3 so we can start sending them out on those missions. I guess we didn't get a chance, so oof. Kill the dog.
As the fiend falls,
PETA would hate me.
a faint hope blossoms.
That guy's probably gonna die, so let's... That hits everybody? I thought it was just gonna be her. Did I know that? Did I know that and just forget it?
As
Oh man, we have a use.
so too will
Let's go ahead and swap you back. This is old tree, so anti-venom. We got some medicine from it, so if we find an animal carcass, we can eat the beast. So yeah, 24 away from 100 is 76. We'll go this way. We'll just go back. Sometimes it's better to just go back. And we'll pop a torch. And we, mind you, this is a medium mission, so we can use a camp. And I think what we'll do is we'll clear out a section here. Let's see. We'll get to like right here, and then we'll camp. Or do we hold on as long as we can? I think we hold on as long as we can. Alright, so we are now out of anti-venom. And we got one of our 3. We know that's what we're looking for, so it's not a big deal. Go ahead and eat. We'll raise the light up. We want the light to be either on the high or the low end. We got number 2 of 3. We'll take it. So we only need one more. We didn't get any scouting in that room. Not the worst thing in the world. We are going to go into that room and then go back a little bit. That might be 3 of 3. That is the worst place for you to be. So we're going to pick you. It does take 2. I guess I should have flashing daggers you. Yeesh. You have 40, man. Dodge that. What is wrong with you? And now we have to move him back. You only have a 62%. Why don't you just go for the kill on that thing? Wait, you do have a move. Yeah. You had 2 moves. I think I got you something to deal with that. And it's a good thing that I didn't. You were the one that I bought something for. Let's just swap you back. Switch you. And we'll look at you. So, Inspiring Tune, Party Ballad. We're going to take Slice off. 8% crit. No crit. 80 accuracy, 80 accuracy. 2 bleed, 1 bleed. Yeah, that one. And then, I guess is our last makeshift whoop-de-doo. We're going to go with this one. March Friends. Has a map inside. So we get scouting for the next room. And the next hallway after that. Okay, so we have fights, we have items over there. There's a trap that way. It's a good thing we scouted that because we didn't get scouting on the other side, so. And then there's our additional scouting. I wish it didn't resize my map. We are going to go this way so that we can pick up whatever item is here just in case it was the satchel. Oh, man. I've been punished for this every single time. But we got to skip that one. We got to skip that one. Alright, let's start heading up this way. Here we have our beast carcass. That's extra food. Where's the medicine? And we got another anti-venom out of it. Oh. I think the anti-venom is going to be way more helpful than the key. Although I didn't check to see how much food we got. There's a stack of 2 left. We'll fight in this room. All the dogs. Every dog possible. Ah. Not exactly a good thing. That one's a little more manageable. Let's see, can we kill this thing? We should be able to. No, we can't kill that thing. I'm starting to wish I gave her breakthrough. But so be it. Just nobody get, what was that, rabies. I could run her forward. I think we just go try and get a little bit extra crit. Accuracy and crit. I mean, these things have a high dodge. I'd rather our people not miss than anything. 80, 80, 90. Won't kill anything. 85. That'll kill if it hits. Dodge that. The thing's attack can't be 100, right? It's just impossible, I'm hoping. Alright.
Mortality clarified in a single
Okay, you're switching to stress duty. These bleeds are gonna stack up if I let this keep getting out of hand. Guess we're going for the big one. And this is a 71% chance to hit. I like 71. Seemed like a good name, good time. Inspiring tune. Start fixing stress. It's only 3. It doesn't work on everybody all the time. Good to know.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is slow and insistent.
We have 2 food that we can eat and not feel bad and still take this. I'm gonna burn the log.
A spark without kindling is a goal without
That's a risk. We'll just eat 4. We'll go from there. Yeah. Sharpen your knives will help deal with stress that way. Gestures is supposed to be good with stress, right? All companions, 1 companion by 30. So if I do both of these, it's 6. That leaves me 4. Stress managed. More scouting? Does anybody... Forage can produce food. I think we're okay for food right now. I'm lying. We got 4. Okay. So we got the food back that we just ate. There's still 2 left. I think we just... Until next camp... Which one was this? Less likely to be surprised. Okay. We can deal with that. I didn't want to have to burn the log that soon. We have 1 more medicine to gather. It's probably off on this side of the map. I mean, worst case scenario, we're a little bummed out, I guess. There we go. And I thought we had a key. I guess we used it already. Contents are ours anyway. It's 2 portraits. We needed portraits anyway. Loot. You know, I like loot. Why don't you go ahead and eat these 2 and then we'll take that. We have a trap. You had a huge trap resist. It was 60 if I recall. We have a torch. Torch isn't exactly what I was looking for in an item, but I mean, it'll do. And we are still above 75, so we're still getting a bonus from these two. And we did not get to scout.
Nature herself,
I'm going to be punished for that grave. I know I am.
Malformed with misintent.
So we have 77 this time. We do have a room fight. We at least have another space in our inventory. That is the good thing. Let's just flash some daggers at these guys and girl. And that should give us the ability to chop through her. Yeah, if we hit, we kill. Again, I should be worried a little bit more about bleed, but I figure 40% dodge should give him an out, and she is not the one that had that bonus. So, that's my bad. I was thinking the adrenaline rush one where it cured the bleed and whatnot, trying to push her out of the way. Nah, she didn't want to move, buddy. And we will still continue on. It doesn't look like it affects him. Oh, it does. Okay. So, let's see if we can deal with her. That'll take away her stress. Not too worried about the shuffling. His move moves him to the front. Just kind of want her out of the way. I wonder if I can kill you before she comes back. Go ahead, guys. You're all on this. It's so weird because it's blue for them and green for everybody else. So it's kind of a questionable, like, is this going to work type thing. Let's see if we can kill you. And Bounty Hunter? No, you. Again. Ah, you couldn't get double 11s. That's okay. Bounty Hunter's up next. This lack of a healer is a little annoying. Okay, yep. I figured as much. Question is, do we... Yeah, we'll do it. And another chest. Bandages are the next thing to go, by the way. I figure I'll see more trees than I will mummies. Alright, we get to walk back now. We're burning torches on the way. And food. We don't have another camp, so we only have enough for 2 more meals. Hopefully we find that by the time we get back. This is a long way back. So we might even get stuck having to eat one more time, which wouldn't be the worst. I mean, then they'd just be like me. You eat all the time. The stress is a little annoying. Like, it's manageable. He makes things very manageable, especially with the camp. Like, I'm not thrilled that I had to camp there, but I needed the inventory space. So, just one way of dealing with it. I would have liked, if possible, to have, instead of that camp, been able to burn through an item, like a consumable. I guess when I'm coming here, I should only bring 1 bandage at most, if I bring a bandage at all. But there's not just a dead body, there's those other trees. I forgot about those. You have a job. We get another torch, which brings our torch count up to 6. We have another grave. We have a grave robber. I still think that this should be, like, chances go down of bad stuff. Let's see, we can pop that. And we go into the room. And this should be an empty room. Some scouting is always appreciated. We have lots of fights. We don't have to go the entire way again, though. I think that it's better to go the entire way and then just walk back. It's 1 on the return as opposed to the other way of doing it. Still some meat. We got 2 more. Makes me feel bad that we ate 2 earlier, but we wouldn't have been able to bring it, so that's another thing. Let's go ahead and pop the torch. So the way I look at it is if you bring enough torches to get through a room, you should be okay. Which makes perfect sense, I know. You should be perfectly fine to... What am I trying to say? Alright, we killed the dog in 1 shot. You should be perfectly fine to get through in highlight. There we go. Question is 4, 6, 46. I think that's better off. Alright, so we have 1 thing that blights. We got a little bit of stress relief from it. Hopefully you can do it. You have a 19 crit. Yeah! 5 off of him. That's perfectly fine. Look at them crits. That's from him singing. Got his David Bowie on, and we went from there. We will lose the anti-venom. I will drop the torches. I won't drop the food. It's okay if we go into a dark run. It's not okay if we have one of those starvation things. That ability to surprise things is just way too useful. And they still have their buff from the last time? No. She just has her buff. So, we will allow her to hack the full health one. Or do we have her stun? I think... yeah. And that should give us this turn to be able to kill them, which we should be able to do. Like, he should be able to get through this one, and then whoever hits this one should be able to take it out. And this is a 14%. Okay, you didn't hit it, though. That doesn't count. And even though... ooh, that's not good either. Well... everybody calm down! Whoops. No rabies. It's a crit.
Waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
It's a crit, and it's a bleed. And we got a little bit more money.
But a victory nonetheless.
I guess I should have taken this on the way back.
The match is struck. A blazing star.
We don't actually want this one. Mind you, we will need to ditch something for the other medicine. So that is something. It's gonna get dark from here, guys. I hope nobody has a problem with the darkness. Most of their abilities are static, which are, in my eyes, better. We shouldn't have to worry about getting surprised too much. And hopefully there's no tree. If we see trees and stuff, we're doomed. Doomed. Auto kill. She's still got hers. Let's make sure you hit them. How much damage is this? 76 dodge. I'm okay with the miss because I just want this thing dead. I don't want it blighting us. The stun I can deal with. The little bit of stress I can apparently deal with. I can deal with apparently this thing swinging at me, although she's got the lowest dodge of everybody in the party. And no stress heal out of that one. So we have 8 gold, or 8 food now.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I want the busts. 500 apiece, 250 apiece. I think we stop interacting with anything that's not a bag. And that way at the end of the mission we can go back and revisit and take care of anything that we need to. Let's get you moved around, buddy. Good place for you. Bad place for you, actually. Let's just kill you. Get this taken care of. Kind of wanted that not to happen, but we at least have a... oh wait, this doesn't. That doesn't deal that. Get everybody in their crit form. And that does stack, so... that is the thing. He did have to pass. Let's just go ahead and take you out. Next turn we'll see about pulling you to the front. Maybe. I was going to say, like, what's the deal? You have 25% bleed resist. And that still does a good chunk of damage. Let's see. I could do this. It's 3 to 5 with 11% chance to crit. That is a 14, 6 to 9. Yeah. We just kind of want you out of the way. So, you have a 50% chance. You're stunned. Alright, and let's deal with a little bit of the stress. Good job. So you have 8. What terrible strength. Why? Because you fell off balance? You're supposed to have good balance, by the way. She is starting to get a little questionable as far as her health goes. But it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yeah, he's only got 40. Let's see. You can't do that from the front row. That's unfortunate. You can kill him, though. I think that's a better choice. Just taking it out. Yeah, if only. Extra crit chance. Go. It may only be 1%, but 1% is enough. I don't think I could take this. Yeah. And we're not interacting with anything that's basically can't be the satchel. It's punishing me. Why does it do this? It punished me. I knew it was going to be punishing. She might end up on death's door because of this. No, only one. 3 health.
An indefatigable purpose.
We can actually do something with this. So we swap you down here, use you, and then we take you. So we can actually interact with that. That is the one thing that we can interact with. Although, I probably should just let it get dark at this point. Alright, so one of these is going to be our satchel. We don't... That's what you get. I'll deal with the trap. Here's our third medicine. We're going to ignore it for right now, just simply so that we can... I hope that that puts off any interaction. Alright, let's go take a look. So the only thing left is that tent. And we have a full inventory. We're done.
These tonics and herbs will
This was a worth it mission. We got so much money. And money's not the hard part. Like, the reason I wanted the 2 busts was because the heirlooms are much more important than the money. We get a crap ton of money anyway. Heirlooms we only get a limited number of. Fated, that this is a great ability. And Fear of Beast, that's going to have to get taken care of. And I'm sorry that you had such trouble. It'd be nice if they could use one of their abilities outside of the one that throws them 3 forward.
The poor caretaker.
So let's see. Gambled and recovered 55. She's still in her game. You got rid of Lockjaw. Alright. So we actually leveled up a couple people. Let's go ahead and get you down here. You and you. This is like the 2-3 section. Okay. So, yeah. That's not too bad. What do we have for new people? We have another highwayman who is thin blonde, faded, and a worn scouter. We have a fast healer who's anemic and clumsy. I don't think that's worth it. We have a tough, deviant tastes. Not a lot. A little S&M for you. Intense craving for alcohol. So if I put you in the bar, you'll probably have problems. You have the yips and claustrophobia, but you're a precision striker for somebody who I don't use. Yeah. No, thank you. What do we have in here? We have a critical stone. That's not worth it. And snake oil. That's not worth it. So, what do we have for missions then? We can send people out now on those. We have a Kill the Hag. I wonder if you're the same thing, just in a different skin. 100% of room battles. Here's the item I was talking about. And we need to go to the ruins anyway. This is a medium mission. Here's another thing. Gambler's Charm. Uncommon. So basically, if you're weak, you're better. But wait, does that death blow? Wow, that is a gamble. So we have one thing that we actually want. It's a difference in busts. The difference is in the gold and the item. I would say that that's about the difference in cost of the item. So we're going to go on this one. It's another easy peasy lemon squeezy mission. So we'll start dealing with you guys. You guys will go in. Anybody, you need to go get stress healed. You need to go get stress healed. Aren't you great in the runes? Yeah, you're a runes tactician. Whatever. It's too bad. So So let's see. You're a runes adventurer, which gives us stress resist. I'm not as worried about stress resist. Slayer of Mankind would be nice, but you've got problems. I think we're going to bring you, but this actually gets really simple because we just come down here. You have one ranged attack, so I'm not too worried. God-fearing, that's not a big issue. What do you have? Guilty conscience and obsessed with self-worship. Okay. You have problems, so you're going in there, and you're a kleptomaniac. Yours all kind of are not issues. So, yeah. I can deal with you being slow. I'd rather you hit, and hit hard. Whereas you, health below, stress exists. Yeah, not a problem. There's our big problem. It's too bad that one of these quirks doesn't stop you from going in the sanitarium, where it's just like, ah, guess what, you're screwed. And there's like some other random way that you have to get it taken care of. So, let's see. Religious, I could get that beaten out of you. But instead, I will let you go ahead and succumb to your own problems. And in town, we'll never drink. That's fine. I'm going to toss you in here. It's cheaper for me anyway. So, yeah. That looks to be about it. We have a bunch more deeds. You take deeds, right? Yeah. I don't think we're going to get up to the higher level soon, so I'm just going to increase that. And then, yeah. I'm going to figure out a team. I'm going to stack them up. I'll let you guys see it on the next video. But for now, this is Damionblackgear saying if you like the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, don't like the video. If you want to know when the next one's coming out, go ahead and let YouTube do it and press the subscribe button. But until next time, have a good day.